Yo, 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 yo. It's always a little bit weird. What's that? Oh, you can highlight? What's that? Welcome to live chat, remember? Oh, wait. Start a poll. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just screwing around with the live. Oh, my bad. What is this? Okay. All right, I'm not monetizing this. We're not putting no commercials on this, man. So we're gonna wait for some people to get in. Sometimes we get attacked when we go live, so let's just hope this time we don't. Sometimes it's keywords that you say and stuff, so I'm gonna try to keep it really PG up in here. No swearing, because then that attracts the negative people. So let's see if people come on. I haven't been live for a while. And I'm kind of buying some time because I got to wait for my sister to get off work. So I'm buying some time, and I was like, you know what? I really, really, really want to go live. So I'm freaking going to. I don't know. This is just going to be collective reading. You know, if I bring up some signs, I'll say them. But for the most part, I mean, most messages are collective. We can't lie about that. They're mostly collective. And actually, I was going to say something else, but I don't need to say it. Okay, here we go. Closed my window, and now it's getting hot, of course. Got on my feet. That's weird. Whoa. All right, we got a really weird message here. The deck kind of split itself a little bit, and we got a little bit more information. So what we're dealing with here, the cards I pulled out was somebody's hanging in very, very toxic energy, okay? And the thing is it seems like somebody around you doesn't like you, okay? And they're gossiping about you. And I don't know if they're directly near you or if they're just around you, but they're talking shit about you. And it's pretty toxic. I don't know if it's just this person that's toxic, but they accidentally say the wrong thing to the wrong person. And you know, when people are running their mouths, fucking thinking that they're never going to run into somebody who knows you. And that's what's so funny is, honestly, this is how small the world is. My sister was having an affair a long time ago. And she was banging this guy in Toronto, and she was in Toronto. She lived in a small county about 3 hours away. So she was in Toronto. She was on a date with her mistress. That's what we called him. He knew he was a mistress. He knew my sister was married. So we called him the mistress. And they were on a date, and they were walking downtown fucking Toronto. And she looked over and there was her husband's brother. But he didn't see her, but she saw him. And after that, they were like, okay, like we're not going into public anymore. Like I know it's a city, but honestly, cities are almost worse. You think you're not going to run into somebody and you do. And it's like, how the fuck? How is this even possible? That I could have possibly run into you here. And it's like, when you're meant to be, it's meant to be. We got somebody in the house. Oh, no one's talking though. All right. Hello, whoever's there. Mystery person. Mystery. Oh, now they're gone. Oh, I might have scared them away. You know, I kind of like when nobody stays in the chat. Isn't that really bad? But like, so much monsters come into the chat and they start writing things, and then I don't know. I don't always like to be watched when I do this. Like, I know I go live, but I go live just to say that I've got mad skills. Okay, that's why I go live. But I think they're like weird people. I think it's like the stalker people that come around and like they're not gonna fuck around in the group if nobody else is there. So it's either there needs to be 300 people in the chat or nobody in the chat, and it seems to be okay. So, I really should have put some lotion on my face. Like, my face is dry. Is that a shower? Woo! All right. Let's get some deets on this before we move to the next story. Why this message? What's happening? Why does somebody have to know about this? Whoa. We got property and land with haunting. Someone's hiding behind something. Okay, so this person you might know this person very well, okay? And like they could be in your family or something like that. And they are trying to trick people into believing you're the poison. I think that's what it is. This person are people, okay? They claim to be really healthy. They claim to be like really together and they've got their shit together. But the thing is that they don't. Okay, this person is tricking people into gossiping about you. And what's so fucking wrong with that is people don't understand. Okay, so if people think that they can hear other people's thoughts, okay, just say hypothetically, people think that they can hear other people's thoughts. Why is it that they don't think for even 1 second that somebody could be listening to theirs? It blows my mind because that's how like one way people are, you know, like they can't see it any other way. They think they are so privileged and they think they have so much right and they think they are the only ones that can do something. And it's like, sweetheart, if you thought you were the only one that could fucking do this, let me tell you, like, this is not a population of 1,000 all over the world. If you think you're the only one, you have got to bring that ego down a lot, okay? This person's ego is through the fucking roof, okay? That's why they're calling themselves healthy. But honestly, they're so haunted by something that they actually more or less have their guard up and they're hiding from life. But these people who hide in life, where they're hiding behind their phones and they're picking fights with people and shit, they're actually the scaredest ones. They have no idea what's going on. They're so scared that they pick a fight through a phone instead of just say something to somebody's face. And I think it's because, you know, at this point in time, people have been enabled so much and they've been coddled. And this form of coddlecy that you do with other people enables them to stay children and other people working hard for them. Right? Like anybody who's coddled, anybody that I know that's coddled or entitled or thinks that they fucking deserve something, treat other people like trash. And I'm going like, what is it that you think that you're better than everybody with? Like, I don't understand. Is it your bank account? Is it your age? Is it your status? Is it the fact that you've got some type of fucking certificate and you've been to school? Like, we are all one, people. It does not matter if you're certified, if you're you got your master's, you've got a diploma, it doesn't matter. That means that you're just highly knowledged in something. you are not better nor worse than anybody else, than the fucking crackhead next door. Like, you don't know what that crackhead went through. You have no idea why he's smoking, snorting, inhaling, fucking injecting. Like, you have no idea why people are the way that they are, and to stand there and judge them and think that you know something because you've got a fucking high school diploma or certificate, or you think because you went to high school or university that you're above that person. Like, it just blows my mind how much steam people really have in their pants. Like, wow, like, you might as well be a fucking pressure cooker, dude. Like, cook your shit up and then destroy yourself. Like, don't be leaking that shit out to other people. Like, people have been massively manipulated into believing a lot of lies. And, like, I understand it. I'm part of that fucking manipulated crowd. So when I find out the truth, it blows my mind. Like, my jaw drops because when I find out the truth about some things, it hits me so hard because I cannot fucking believe that could be the truth in whatever situation it is. Like, I'm dumbfounded now how people act, it just blows my mind. The arrogance that people have. We went, okay, to go get my brakes serviced on the car because I was driving far for this job. So I was like, we need to check our brakes. Like, I don't know when the last time we fucking did. My sister and I share this car. I would have done everything to save this fucking car. We go, motherfuckers don't even check the brake fluid. Our brakes seized up the next week. And my boss is looking at me like I'm some retard that doesn't fucking look after their vehicle. And I'm like, you don't understand. Why am I a part of that minority, that tiny little fucking group that's got to get that mechanic that doesn't do the right fucking job for their fucking boss to look at them like they're an asshole? Like, you don't fucking know what I did for this vehicle. Are you kidding? Are you going to look at me like this right now? Oh my God. Like, oh, people. I don't know what this is doing to me, but this is a lot of energy. Clearly, this is why I had to go live. Oh, we have people that are talking now. We've just had a lot of cyborgs. I feel like that's loving it. Oh, no. What's going on here? Okay, so all we have are these idiots. Okay, Aaron, are you okay? Be more ladylike. Goddamn, chill, lady. What? Yo, if you're not on my side, you're going to get deleted mad quick. Shut up, Aaron, you're dead. Okay, so are these Matilda people? Like, I don't understand. Like, are you guys cool? Are you guys part of the fucking idiots? Because, like, if you are, 2 seconds, you're going to be fucking gone. So, like, we got to fucking boot fuck you out of here. Victim mentality. Like, I can't tell if these people are good. The Loving It is here. Loving It, are you still here? These idiots here. I'm with you, Whitney. Oh, okay, good. Okay. What is up with this Aaron dude? Do we think this Aaron guy is okay or what? Or is it a chick? I don't know. Why are you so mad? Oh, dude, I'm just channeling. I am not angry. That's what happens. You know, these channels come through me. This is people. This is energy. Energy comes through me. And I'm mad chill, like I'm smoking weed. Like, this is how the energy comes out. You might as well be looking at somebody that's like a fucking like, okay. He's just being an idiot. He has a thing that. What do you mean you're filming? What does that even mean? Filming on iTunes 2S. I'm already filming. What does that mean? The channel that Aaron thinks is crazy, but it's not. Honestly, knowing, I'm high priestessing. Do people, I do try to explain it as much as possible, so I will explain it a little bit more, okay? I'm like the happiest person in the world. I'm never angry. When this shit comes out of me, I actually almost went like, I kind of lost my vision twice while I was doing that long rant because the energy was so strong. It actually physically took my visibility away from me. Like, the way I open up my channel, I had to defend myself. I have to protect myself because this shit goes in and right out. It doesn't stay in me because I don't fucking want it. This is channeling. When people channel, the energy that comes through them alters their personality, but it's just for the channel. I don't I'm never angry. Even when I channel pedophile readings, when I'm channeling rapists, when I'm channeling the worst energy possible, for some reason, I end it, I'm good. Like, that's just what you have to do a job. You know what I mean? It's anybody doing a job. Like, I dated many cops that were like, well, you know what? When I'm not copying, no, I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, thank God. Like, because that would be awful. Like, you got to do jobs that are awful. You know what I mean? It's the way that it works. But no, I am never angry. And no, I can't chill when something comes through. So, you know what? Actually, is Lovin' It still around? Oh, Matilda, you look all right. All right. I don't know if Lovin' It's still here. There's no way there's 12 people in this fucking channel right now. Ah! Okay, Matilda. I'm going to give you moderating. There you go. Okay, so you can moderate now. So if anybody fucks around, I think anybody has the right to hide them or whatever, but FBI. Ha! As you were talking about cops. So, anyways, Matilda, you friggin' rock them dead, all right? They start fucking around. That's why I don't like going live. It fucking is smooth. I get all worried when I go live because fucking people are just crazy. These gamers. We call them ticks. Okay. Yeah, it's like, man, my God, this person needs help. Like, what they're doing, when people are so toxic and they're going around and they're gossiping about you, you really have to watch out with people who gossip about people. Honestly, because if they are talking about other people, they are more or less going to talk about you. And that is not cool. Honestly, if you want people talking about you, go ahead. But I would not trust people who go around talking about people. That's awful energy. Honestly, that is awful energy. Like, this person needs help, okay? They black out rage, just like I black out channel. Honestly, when I channel, I black out. Like, that's when I start losing my vision. That's how I black out. Like, you can't channel and walk around. Like, honestly, it's like drinking and driving. You just can't do it. You will die, okay? This person fucking rages. And when they rage, you're the target of that. So then they go around and they start fucking whipping their tongue out and talking shit about you and saying things that they're not supposed to be saying because they're an enemy. That's what they want to do. They want to trick people into hating you because they're so scared themselves. What they're hiding behind is their mouth. That's what they're hiding behind. They don't think that they have to go out and do anything because they can talk like a fucking baby can. Relax. This person needs to, like, honestly, this is obviously how amped up they get thinking about your energy, right? They get black out, they get nauseous, they get dizzy, they get so angry, they probably get heated up, they probably get violent, like, you name it, what these people do, right? They've had a stay-at-home parent, so they've been coddled. That's what this whole thing is about, is fucking coddling people and telling them that, oh, everything's gonna be okay, I'll just protect you and make sure nothing harms you, is bullshit. You have to let people get hit. You have to let people make their own decisions. You have to let people be on the front line of their lives. You cannot protect them from everything. They have to experience things like everybody else does, or they're going to be coddled little fucking bastards for the rest of their lives. They're never going to know how to defend themselves. They're never going to know how to defend other people, let alone themselves. They're going to be cranky, bitchy. They're going to be entitled. They're going to fucking think that their word is the only word, like, because people have defended them this whole time, right? That's not cool. Like, we got America and Canada. So we're going all up North America on this bitch, all right? And then we got Voodoo King. So it seems like, honestly, there's some type of energy that's come in that's doing voodoo for you. And voodoo is amazing. Like, the energy that comes out of voodoo, people think that voodoo is bad because they don't like the word. They don't understand it. But it's actually cultivating really magical magnetic energy to get things to work for you. It's in good. It's good magic, basically, okay? And it uses a different synchronicity than, like, what witches would use, right? Voodoo is usually by voodoo masters. They've been crafting it for a really long time. They've been working on it for a long time. They call upon spirits, they call upon ancestors, they call upon fucking you name it, people call in for voodoo. Like, it's crazy what voodoo can do because the power of it, right? So it seems like somebody has been invoking power to, it's like, make themselves braver, to make themselves speak more, be heard more, not put up with bullshit. I don't know what's going in the chat. I can't look at it right now because I don't give a shit. Even if people are filling it with bullshit, I can't care about that because I got another job to do. If I stopped every time somebody said something, I would never get anything done. And that's how people got to look at it. If someone's trying to stop you, if you stopped at every single fucking person, you would never move anywhere. This person stops at every single person to say something about you. What does that say about them? Obviously, they're obsessed with you. And that's the thing, is people who are so, they call this shit hate. They say they hate people. Yo, if you hated somebody, you would not be obsessed with them. You would not be watching them. You would not care about what's going on with them. If you're obsessed with somebody, then you're going to watch them like they're fucking married with children at 8 o'clock. Like, honestly, people are so fucked up and they think that they can use their words and they can talk out of it. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's crazy. I fucking hate this person. That's why I watch them. Make up your bullshit all you want, but you're obsessed. Obsessive is not a good trait. It's a very negative one. Nobody should be watching anybody that fucking much and saying that that's love or support. Are you kidding? No. So it seems like, and if that's what this also, this other motive is by this person, is to say that they care about you. That's why they're talking about you. It's completely fucked too. Because if they truly cared about you, they wouldn't be saying anything about you at all. Like, when I speak on here, when I tell my stories about people that I truly care about, I will never say their fucking name. I will never. The only person that I talk about that I know I have full permission to say anything about because I'm with her all the time is my sister. Like, I will say when it involves my sister, but when it involves somebody that I don't want to talk about, that I don't really want to say, but the story is relative to the reading, I will never say their name. I will never expose people like that. That is ridiculous. It's not about them in the story. It's about me. You have to realize when something happens with somebody, there are two people in that story. You and them, right? You can't tell their side, but you can tell yours. That's the fucking right that we have in this world, right? And that's why there's the judicial system. So then both of the points get told. Like, we're that immature that we can't even tell the truth. It has to go to court. Okay, that's how immature people are. So you can imagine what kind of person you're dealing with when it comes to somebody who just can't stop talking about you. Like, grow up. Really? Is your life like the people who start shit on here? Like, is your life that miserable that you go from chat to chat to chat with your little buddies and gang up on people and think that people are going to care? Like, really? Because it would shut my whole reading down. I'd be like, no, I don't want anything to do with these people. And now I'm like, whatever. If I got moderators on, I do. If I don't, they can fucking say whatever they want. I don't give a shit. I don't care, because a bunch of mutes on a fucking computer isn't going to stop this person from speaking, which is what they're all watching, saying that they hate. If they hated me so much, would they be sitting on here watching? No, honey. It's called obsession. Obsession is not a good thing either. Right? Like, we have to start using our emotions and what we do in good, right? Filtering it properly and expressing how we feel without bottling it up. So then it goes out like this. And we start airing our dirty laundry to a bunch of people. Like, ain't nobody care about your shit. I know they think, and you think that they care, because then you're telling the story and you get to fucking blah, 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 blah. You get to spread your nasty tongue everywhere. But you know what I realized about being a bartender? Ain't nobody listening to anybody in any fucking conversation. That's what's so funny about it. People are more interested in what's going on with the television or their cell phone. They're not even listening to the person beside them. But they call themselves best friends. Like, honestly. The backward assness that is this so-called life will never trick somebody like me again. And I hope it doesn't trick you either, because idiots like this that spend their time running their mouths could get so much other shit done if they just lived their own lives. Like, could you imagine how many of these people, okay, I don't know if we have any cyborgs in the house that are fucking with the chat. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not looking at the chat. But if there are, like, do you know what you people could be doing rather than watching me when I actually have subscribers that want to watch this, and you're coming in with you're like a fucking virus. Like you like these are people are a virus, and they're the ones that like I stand over and stomp with my giant foot. No one's going to shut my channel down or distract me. Are you kidding? I've got way more sense of stability than morons and little computer geeks sitting on their computers going, oh my God, we're going to try to crash people's computers and get into their live and blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck off. Honestly, it's so meaningless. Like, they live such meaningless lives. Like, I feel sorry for them that they have to go into people's chats and do what they do, you know? Like that's a very sad life. Honestly, it's a very sad life. Like, my nephews are computer geeks, and I often wonder, like, are they sitting and harassing people's YouTube lives too? Like, is that what they're doing? Robert and William, are you on here? Look at all these messages are getting deleted, I think. Oh, God, yeah. From the looks of it, we're just getting attacked, eh? Thanks, guys, for doing your jobs. You know what? I'm going to post some readings for you guys. You guys let me know who deleted these comments and shit, who's working while I'm doing a live as well as work. I'll pull you some cards. Because you all are doing a job right now that I don't give a shit to do, so. Honestly, I'm going to call this reading an end now, and we're going to start the next reading. How long have we been live? 14 minutes. I have some running around that I have to do with my sister when she's finished work, but I'm going to stay on here until then. Well, I'm going to stay in here as long as I can. I'm going to bring some Palo Santo and get some Reiki healing up in this bitch for all these idiots that be messing up my life, trying to fuck my life up, but it's not going to work because I ain't a hoe that's going to allow you to be an idiot on my channel. Man, I've been watching these like Reiki channels. Okay. I didn't really know what Reiki was. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's like hum and like, you know, do all this shit, right? So I found this like Reiki lady, and I think she's called the Reiki Fairy or something. Oh my God, it's just beautiful. She grabs her little phone and she does all this stuff with her hands, and then she like shakes her hands off and she like pulls energy out and stuff, and so she's like removing like negative energy from you. And there's this one that I did that helped like open up my third eye, and like one that I did to remove blockages, and oh my God, it's just amazing. Like, it's so amazing. Like, it feels good afterwards. Like, I can physically, like, feel the energy through the phone. Like, I didn't think I'd be able to feel it, and I could. Like, and it was, you know what? They're all gone now. As soon as you ignore them, they leave. Isn't that crazy? They might be back. Like, it's just crazy what Reiki does. Like, I didn't believe it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really was one of those people. And I'm, like, I don't know if I'm spiritual, but, like, I don't know what that means in people's eyes. It's just a word in my eyes, which means that I'm telepathic. No. I hate words. Words really mess me up. Like, I really think we should have, like, simplified and kept the words much more easy than what we came into with these pronouns and this and, I, what, or. Have you ever tried to speak Spanish? Jesus. His, her, this, that. It's fucked. I was like, I'm so sorry, Spanish. I would love to learn you, but, like, you're going down an aisle that I don't think I can dyslexically understand. I almost learned Dutch. Almost. I was so close. And then my Oma just gave up on me because she's a bitch. As per usual. My family is full of people that are not good people. And that really sucks because, like, I can't hang out with them because they're awful people. All right, so that first reading clearly was about somebody that can't stop talking shit about you. Even if it's good stuff, it's still gossip. So I don't know what that was about, but somebody is talking about somebody, and I can probably guarantee you it's somebody in the live, or it wouldn't have come up like this, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. So, all right, let's start this next reading. Oh my God, I get so hot when I channel, but I have to have the window open right now, and the wind is so cold that my hands are freezing. But my body's sweating. My hands are going numb. Like they're legit going numb. Like I can't do the cards very well. Oh my God, this has never happened before. I gotta get the blood pumping back in me. But if you all know, like when I channel, I go up like 105 degrees, man. Like I get so hot when I channel. It's ridiculous. Like I'm literally sweating under this sweater. All I have is this fucking sweater on and I'm sweating and my hands and my feet are freezing. So off balance. I just don't know why it has to be so extreme. Okay. So the next reading. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be upright. This is in reverse. Okay, so with this next reading, it seems like somebody is successful in removing a very like vile person from their life. So somebody, from the looks of it, has been having a really hard time with a Queen of Wands that, where am I going to put you now that you're burning? I think I'm going to have to put you, I don't have my thingy. Okay, just hold on 1 second. I'm going to go get my incense burner. There we go. All right. So we're getting this queen. Okay. I don't know how long I just blacked out, but this is energy that we're getting. Okay. Like, look at that fucking energy. It's a Queen of Wands. It's a natural. But there's success. Like 6 of Wands carried this reading from the second I started shuffling. So something you've been successful with something, okay? And it's like this release. Like I'm not sure what hurt you or who hurt you, but somebody hurt you. And you're able to get away from it now. Like you're successfully leaving it behind. Like it's like you've conquered it. Temperance in limbo. You know, I was talking about myself, my fucking temperatures and stuff. Look at temperance like this. That's kind of literally what I'm talking about. Like this person, when they were around you, could have elevated you in some way, like could have thrown you off. Like you all of a sudden were very upset, or you were very happy or very angry, and it's their presence. Their presence has the ability to alter you and shift you in some way, and that is not good. That's how they hurt you, right? That's how they control you. That's what they can do to get into you. 7 of Wands, and for some reason you weren't able to fight this person off, and I think the reason why you weren't allowed to fight them off is because you didn't see them. And so this person was close to you. This Queen of Wands was close to you that you didn't even see what she was doing, right? It was too personal to you, or you would have walked away. That's what's so funny about it is I think that sometimes like when you find out things about people, you find out what was done before. You were like, oh, if I had known about this fucking when we met, I would have never went with you if this is how I knew this was going to, like, you know, that kind of energy where it's like, man, oh, I was watching Deadly Dates. And you know how many of these women said to people before they went on a date, I don't think I want to go? and they went anyways and then they never came home. Like, you have an intuition for a reason. Your intuition tells you things, and when it tells you not to go on something, when it's screaming, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Inside Out, but it's like that kids movie. That's literally how a lot of your emotions play out. Like, when that red goes and it's trying to warn you and it's trying to tell you and you don't listen, if you are really supposed to listen, that could be the end of your life. Just like that. Like, you were programmed to listen to yourself when you didn't, right? And that's a lot of people say, man, if I had known that. And that's a really awful thing to think, that you just wasted however many years on something, when if you had known the truth, you never would have done it. But that's the thing, is, was it wasted time, or was it time that you were supposed to do? Because that's the thing, is we have a lot of mission. We have a lot of things we have to do here. And if you were with somebody that completely wasted your time, that was a complete fraud by the end of it, just know you were probably with them so then you could meet other people. That's the thing. They had a connection to other people. They had something that brought you back aligned with your mission, or you never would have done it to begin with. There had to have been, like, when you go down such a wrong road, there's a way to redeem yourself, right? And actually, I was thinking about some people who, particularly I was thinking about Mace today. I don't know if you know that guy, the rapper. Back in the day, he used to rap with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puff the Whip, whatever his name was back in the day, okay? And then he became a fucking priest or reverend or something, a man of God afterwards. And I was thinking about him today, and I don't know why, but he was obviously a part of a very bad group, okay? And he wanted to repent afterwards. He wanted his sins forgiven for what he had done. Whatever he did, why would you turn into a fucking priest after you are a well-known rapper? You answer that question. I don't got it. I already have my answer, right? Answer yourself that question. Of some people who do things that they really don't know why they're doing them, but they do them anyways. They don't fight it off. They don't even try. And then they end up hurting you. And you're like, so that wasn't even fucking personal. That was just something that you chose to do because you're a bitch? Wow. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, this was so impersonal, but personal to you. If it affects your life, it's personal to you. And people are like, don't take it so personally. I'm sorry. It involved me. Should I go into third person, or would you like me to just change characters altogether? Like, what? Like, I cannot stand when people say, get control of your emotions. You don't have the right to react to this. Like, I'm sorry, you don't have a right to react to somebody's reaction. Right? Like, how fucking fucked up is that? Like, what? I'm sorry. Okay. Knight of Wands in reverse with death in reverse. So, okay. So we have Sagittarius and Scorpio in the house, SS, and Pisces. Okay. So what I think is going on is, I think that this queen is going... She moves around a lot. And when she moves around a lot, she goes into her night mode. So she gets on her horse and starts fucking driving around, right? Trying to get to the next place, trying to do the next thing that she wants to do. What I think is going to happen is, I just heard car accident, whatever that means. To each their own, be safe. But I also feel like this next place that this person thinks they're going to go. So say they think that they've got this bomb opportunity that they're going to be able to walk into somebody's life and just start taking things and, talking they shit and doing their magic and fucking somebody's life up. They're actually like going to jail. Like, it's like the opposite. It's like, they're going to get the partner that locks them up. They're going to get the person that doesn't let them go anywhere, that is so fucking compulsive, obsessive, disorderly over their asses, okay, that they're not even gonna let them fucking have a credit card or full keys to the car, you know what I mean? Like, this person is going to, they are not gonna like that. And that's the thing, is when people, this is just obviously somebody that's came across you in some way and did something to you. It's like, when people can't see what they've done and you can't see what you're in, it's even better to know that it's most likely mission. Like, honestly, because you don't want to know about shit like that when it's going on, because a lot of times when you know that something is mission and it's so bad that you have to endure something in order to expose something, you'll fucking run out of there. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Are you kidding me? You go and do it, right? Like, it's the worst work. Like, it is not good work. And it's not like I'm on mission and everything's perfect. It's like, I'm on mission and my tires just got slashed. Now I've got bed bugs and I'm fucking dealing with my neighbor next door who just died. Like, that's mission, man. Your fucking world is like upside down 90% of the time. But then when it's nice and calm and cool, you're like, okay, it's worth it. Because life is 90% of the time chaotic. Like, when is it not? Oh yeah, when you're sleeping. And sometimes people's dreams are so chaotic that it isn't even nice when they're sleeping. So, like, when are we getting rest exactly? I don't know, because it doesn't really come to me very often. So, how much is it coming to everybody else? Probably not a lot. How much are we supposed to be resting anyways? I mean, Jesus, when I'm resting, I'm like, okay, this is boring. Like, but is it boring? Am I bored, or am I just not doing anything? Right? So this queen, obviously, for a lot of times, justice on the top of the deck. That's sexy. It's like justice is coming back around. Like, this could be a contract with somebody. Like, somebody could be married. Did you see that? The world just fell out. So this is over. Like, this is over. It's like, you know, when they say it's over when the fat lady sings? Oh, is she singing? Like, hallelujah. Old Adele, 16-year-old Adele is singing right now. Remember how fat she used to be? And now she's like, how did that happen? Did you go on the Bernstein diet? Like, what the fuck? Like, but young Adele, okay, we all went through a chubby phase. You know this. Okay, we all went through a chubby phase. Okay, but damn, she is singing her little heart out. And actually, I put some young Adele on my phone recently because I really like young Adele. Like, Set Fire to the Rain. I'm sorry, I can listen to that song in the shower cranked, and it becomes a concert. Like, Adele is the best. My sister read this story that Adele's son didn't know that she was Adele because they live in London. So she probably heard Adele on the radio all the time. And mommy was like, oh yeah, this is Adele. Turns it up, you know? And then she finally told her son that she was the Adele. How cute would that conversation have been? I wish I would have been there, or like a fly on the wall to watch Adele's son find out that she's Adele. Like, wow. 4 of daggers. That's a 4 of swords. Major healing. Like, major healing. I think the toxicity of this person's energy around you, it's like now you have the ability to heal them away from you. Like, you don't have to deal with this. Whoa, okay. I think that's way too many cards. I'm going to look at them, but I think you don't have to deal with this person anymore. Like, I think this is just done for you. Like, how long are you supposed to put up with someone's bullshit for? Honestly, like, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So this queen could have been stopping something from growing for you, and now it's able to grow. Like, I think you're both very much a lot of the same energy, right? So she could have been saying that she was you. She could have been accessing the vault by saying she was you, kind of thing, you know, acting. People are very good actors. Like, man, are they good actors. There's the Tarot of Bones. So, like, this goes from the Page of Pentacles to the Page of Wands, like, almost like Phantom of the Opera shit, like, 2 of Cups. I don't know if this bitch was blocking a fucking relationship from you. Because, like, There's the Hierophant. I was wondering if that was going to come out. Like, I really think that somebody was like with the wrong person for a very long time, almost married to the wrong person for a really long time. And like, this has, and very, God, I don't know, man. Like, really got money on the mind right now for some reason. Like, this queen, like, they must have stopped you from getting into like some type of really healthy relationship where like money was fluent, and maybe this person had money, I don't know, but they like kept you from something, and they like crossed you off. Like, it's almost like you, okay, this is what's so fucked up is I think you were derailed from somebody a long time ago, and when you got derailed, and then it was almost like they got trapped in the wedding. Like, they got trapped in it and then betrayed by wasn't supposed to marry, and then she blocked you. Okay, so now you've had to go through this whole thing of trying to make money. You might have been selling money, like selling your body. You could have been selling something illegal. Okay, this trying to make money, because there is no way for you to make money when you were supposed to be on a different road. What? There's the lovers right there. I friggin' told you. This is an I told you so moment. Like, oh my God. It was like in the works. It was like just about to like get to you. And then it dies. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Remember when basically the same person, but they just switched the hair color and the shirt color, right? What the fuck? Like, I know I say things, but they sound so fucked up that I'm like, whoa, I don't know who this is going to resonate with. But then when I get a resonating card, I'm like, whoa, like, not only is it, am I saying it, but now it's physically in a fucking card. Like, wow. What is that? Okay. Anything else after that? Brutal discovery. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Okay, so we've got the offer. So the offer has officially come in, Ace of Cups. 8 of Pentacles with the King of Swords, 7 of Cups. This is obviously the person that was manipulated, okay? This Massacre of Daggers. Okay, this King of Swords is obviously the one that was manipulated. Okay, so this person, all they can say is that they were really confused. The dudes, okay, that was trying to like groom this woman into marrying him, all he did was send her gifts. And the funny thing was that the gifts that he sent her, he bugged. So then he could follow her around. Like, ain't that some shit, right? Fucking people are creepy as shit. So I feel like maybe this queen bought them a lot of stuff. Like with this Eight of Pentacles, it seems to me like the money was flowing, so they didn't complain. And honestly, I mean, that's just kind of like some people that are married or that are in long-term relationships, like they didn't have to necessarily be married. Like just because everything points to the fact that they were married, it doesn't mean they were. I mean, I think you're like common law and like a year marrying, like moving in with somebody now is so different than what it used to be. But it's like, no matter what, it's like, this commitment or whatever that they made with this person, like, fuck, I totally just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what kind of happens with relationships. Like when you're in relationships for a really long time, honestly, you're just happy that you're happy. And like some people, they choose to eat and food makes them happy. Some people choose to go to school, get a second job, pick up hobbies, and they fill their own time up. Like not every relationship, you know, is like hand in hand. So maybe this person was just happy that they had money, that they it wasn't so much that they were confused as opposed to they were just fappy, maybe fat and happy, right? And they didn't want to fuck with that. And sometimes when you have an awful life and suddenly your home turns into a place where you don't want to be anymore, then there's sacrifices that you have to make in order to live happy again. And if that's just to shut your fucking mouth, then shut your fucking mouth, I guess. Like, I don't really know. Like, I don't remember what it's like to live like that. I don't know if I've ever lived like that, you know, like that. I don't know. I couldn't say. Maybe when I was like a kid or something, I was dealing with my parents, but like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Somebody was derailed. That really pisses me off. I don't like when stuff like that happens. Like, that really pisses me off, and the fact that like when people derail other people, like, and I mean, it could be anybody, anything. Like your parents could fucking derail you, you know, like, there's those instances, you know, for instance, where parents to derail your kid. I keep losing the internet for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because it's cold. I don't know. But, you know, like, they can derail people, and then you don't know what that does to them. Like, that's like playing God. You know, and like, people gotta really watch out when they choose to play the old fucking God role. Like, that's gonna come with a lot of consequence to your actions. Like, and if you don't make the right choices for other people's lives, like, why do people think that they can just decide what happens for other people? I don't understand. Or like this person, this queen, something away from you in order to get it. Like, that's how sad is that? That's like talking about the fucking, you know, the side bots that come in here and start attacking the channel. Like, how sad are these people that they would do something like that? You know, like, I mean, the world just blows my mind, and it's always going to, because I just would never. So I don't know what it's like to feel certain ways about that. But anyways. Yo, Heather! Oh, Matilda's out. See yourself out, Robert. Loving it. Can you hear me? Heather, can you hear me? There's been some weird shit going on in that chat, man. We got attacked again. Which just fucking shows how stupid people are. Are you still there, loving it? Okay, Heather can hear. Aw, loving it. If you're still here, I'll pull you a card. There's only one person left in the chat, which I'm guessing it's most likely Heather. Loving it and Matilda fucking... I don't know if that's her name. I was just calling her Matilda because it looked like Matilda and I'm dyslexic, but... We had some really fucking awesome, weird messages in here today, Heather. Holy moly. I'm glad that you're finally here, but I'm just about to turn it off. I've been going on for an hour? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. I know I'm always like, I think the one who does the live is always like a couple seconds or minutes ahead of everybody else. So I'm going to see if Lovin' It says anything because she just helped kick ass during this. I can't believe how many times we just got hit. Like, these friggin' idiots. Like, they'll never stop us. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's just you, Heather. Man, loving it. All right, well, I'm gonna peace out. Because I've been on here for over an hour. And I don't really want to pull any more cards. I don't know, Heather, what do you want to do? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where is Lovin' It? Damn it. I lost her. All right, well, I think we're going to call it a day. I don't know. I think we should turn it off. And people thought I got angry, but I didn't. A bit. Wouldn't surprise. Oh, was that the Queen of Wands reading? No, that was the last one. I forget what the reading was in the beginning. Hope you have a good day. As of March 1st, I might do 30% off readings. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Sounds right. Sounds like the right thing to do. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to do that. Anyways, peace out. I hope you guys have a really good day. Oh my God, I got to switch my back. Oh, bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Heather.